Welcome to the Art Piece Experiment. We're your hosts, two artists and friends. I'm Tasha.
And I'm Brianna.
At the end of 2024, we decided we wanted to cultivate more safety, peace, love, alignment, and excitement through our art and our art practices.
So here we are sharing our journey with you, and we're so excited you're here. We hope you enjoy our conversations. They're honest, raw, just two friends talking to each other about the realities of life and creativity. We're so excited for you to join us and be along with us for the journey.
Yesterday, we went to Holland, Michigan.
We did. We went to go see the Tulip Festival there.
It was so beautiful. Spoilers, it was very beautiful.
Just in case, you didn't know.
You didn't know. Yeah. So we got the kids all packed up, got in the car. We had to drive about 3 hours.
Yeah, it was a trek.
It was with the munchkins in the back.
So we got it all set up with the entertainment, the food, the snugglies.
Yes. And we've been
All
talking about doing this for years.
Yeah. So long.
I feel like the expectations were high.
Yeah.
To like finally get to go do this together.
Yeah, because I've been, and I've told you about it, but you hadn't been before. And so it was, really tacked up, and it was so exciting. And we finally got to do it together. And so we finally went. Yeah.
So if you don't know, it has the Tulip Festival, which is really beautiful, and like the rows of tulips like you would expect.
There's like 5 million tulips,
which is
it's insane. There's so many tulips, and it was like 5 acres or something.
Oh, I didn't see how many acres.
Yeah,
I got stuck on the 5 million tulips. I was like, what? I can't even comprehend this. But yeah, it's like the photo reference dream. Like, for taking
totally
photo references. If you like painting flowers, like some of us,
you like tulips,
do.
That's the place,
it's the place to go. So it has the Tulip Festival, and then there's a Dutch village, which is really fun and a bit more kid friendly.
Yeah,
I would
for
say.
Sure.
So we got all packed up, and we made it there, and the kids did great in the car, and then we went and saw tulips, and that was less fun for the children.
They were like, can we go yet?
Can we go yet? And we had plans to stop and eat lunch at a restaurant before going to the Dutch village. Now the problem is I have a bunch of food allergies, and I can't eat at very many restaurants.
So the one place, Chick-fil-A, that we could go, it was closed because it was a Sunday.
We forgot that it's closed on Sundays.
Darn it.
We don't normally do things we don't normally go out on Sundays and go to restaurants and things. So we totally forgot. And Brianna pulls up the directions to Chick-fil-A, and it's like, it says closed. It's like, oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What do
What do
we do?
we do? And so we had this moment of, okay, we got to get creative, and we got to figure this out because we've got 2 cranky kids.
Yeah, they are ready for food
that need to eat.
We've got to figure stuff out. Yeah.
So we were going to, partly why we were going to go to Chick-fil-A is A, because I could eat there. I can eat a few things off the menu there.
Yeah.
And B, it was like right next to the village.
Yeah.
And so we look at the map, and there's Walmart was right
there.
Right next to it.
Yeah, right next to it.
So we decide, okay, we'll go to Walmart, and we'll just do what we can to make a picnic lunch that my daughter and I could actually eat, and we could all eat together, and was safe. And so we go in and we go shopping, and the kids are cranky, but we're powering through, and we ended up having a very lovely picnic in the back of the car.
Yes, it was so fun. We all piled back, and we had the seats back, in the back. They were folded down. And so there was just room enough for the 4 of us and our plates of food. To be all
the kids
squished.
were quite cozy. My legs are a little too long.
Yeah. We had to finagle around a little bit. But we
Yeah.
closed the back and we were all just like cozied in there
Cozy.
together. And
Yeah.
they both were so delighted. They thought it was
They
so fun. They
thought
were
it
like,
was like the best
this
thing.
is so fun. I think maybe this is my favorite part.
Yeah.
Like,
So this morning, Ems comes to me and is like, Mom, I'm sorry to tell you this, but my favorite part of yesterday was the picnic.
oh my gosh.
It's like, of all the planning, of all the things that we had been so excited about and looking forward to,
Mhm.
the best moment was that moment of chaotic creativity, like coming together to save the day and make it work. But then it provided we had the most connection. Like
Yeah.
all four of us together, we had great conversation
We played
and
Would You Rather, so,
yes,
good games.
good games and yeah,
We
it was
laughed
just
together.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was beautiful. We ate good food. It
hmm
ended up being quite tasty. Um,
Yes, my son said it was the best lunch he had ever had, so we win.
we
They
win.
said even better than Chick-fil-A. So
Yeah, and we had tofu. So
yeah,
all you tofu doubters out
that's
there,
right.
can be quite delicious. Yeah, anyways, it was a good reminder to us. We got together this morning and I told Brianna about what Emery said about like I'm sorry, Mom. I know you were looking forward to all of yesterday and
All the big
all the
plans.
big plans, but that was my favorite part. Like that was just wonderful and so fun. And yeah, it was a good reminder that, you know, we can figure out when we're in tough spots
Mhm.
and also leave room for the unexpected.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was like, I think that's kind of part of the reason that road trips do bring so many good memories are because of those little pockets. Not necessarily like the big main event, but
Yeah.
some of the best memories and the funnest times are in those little moments,
The
right? Those,
spun
yeah,
what's the word?
spontaneous.
Thank you.
Yeah. Spontaneous moments where you really connect and it's kind of unexpected and
Mm,
unplanned and there's no expectation around it. I
yeah.
think a lot of times when we make plans or have an idea in our head, we hold so tightly onto the end result, the
The outcome.
expectation of what
Yeah.
we want it to be and what we want it to feel like. And we're going to have this great time and everything's going to be amazing.
Mm,
And life doesn't work like that,
no.
like ever.
Nope.
and, um, and so, yeah, yesterday was just was a really good reminder that um, it, when we let go of the outcome and we let
Mhm.
go of the expectation for things to be a certain way, but we just really embrace the messy middle, right?
Yeah.
And the imperfections and come into it with that attitude of, well, we're going to make this fun. We're going to have fun anyways. We're going to,
Yeah.
it's kind of an adventure and it's experiment and we're going to figure it out together and
Mm,
we're going to just make the best of it.
yeah.
Despite whatever is going on around us, right?
Mhm.
Then that's when it becomes the best time.
Yeah.
That's when it
Yeah.
becomes the most joyful and free.
Right. Your creativity is your superpower.
That's right. And I think so often when we have something that we want to create, well, I feel like this is this goes across anything in life, any kind of situation and anything we're coming to, but especially, bringing it back around to creativity.
Mhm.
When there's something that we want to create, if there's a painting that we want to do, or something we want to make or do, I think so often we hold ourselves back
Oh yeah.
from doing it because we hold so tightly onto the end result that we want,
Mm. See,
right?
I am struggling with this right now
Me
because
too.
I'm working on this collection of four paintings.
Yeah.
And the first three, I had a blast
Mm.
because it was all exploring
Mm-hmm.
and just play and like figuring out how to do the next thing. And I had a lot of fun with it. And now, I got to the fourth one, the final one,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been taped down to my painting table for a lot longer than it probably should because I got
Mm.
partway through it and then I just got stuck and like I don't know
Ah,
how to finish it and like I
yeah.
have the other three done and I want to finish the fourth one but I like is it good enough? I don't know, it's like all of the
Yeah.
doubts.
Yeah.
That's where it came up. I mean, I'm glad that that happened on the fourth one instead of like the first
Yeah.
one, but it's like any stage of the process this can happen.
Yeah, that's so true. I like that you bring that up because it's not even just at the beginning, but it can be
Yeah,
throughout the whole thing. And so it's kind of a constant reminder that we have to tell ourselves, we have to remind ourselves it's okay. It's okay. Like the
yeah,
whole process can be a playful thing and an
right.
experiment. Um and it doesn't have to, yeah, I don't know. Um I think for me, I think often that is at the beginning, and then I don't even do it.
Right. I've had those
um,
moments too.
yeah,
Hmm.
and that's where I think of that problem existing is like at the beginning
Hmm.
of the experiment or experience, I meant to say. But it can be through the middle, it can be at the end, it can be through the
Yeah.
whole thing
Self-doubt likes to creep up
at all times.
at all times. Yeah, it's there, but we have to figure out how to work through it and
Yeah,
work with it
right.
even and
I mean,
just
I have a painting as well that I'm like part most of the way through, but I have
hmm
to figure out the foreground of it. And it's been sitting in my office taped on the board for weeks now. Like I just
yeah.
haven't come back to it because I'm like, I have this
Uh,
specific idea and I'm not really sure how to execute it. And I want it to turn out
yeah.
really well and I don't want to ruin it, And so I have
Right.
like all of these things in my head that are blocking me, that are keeping me from continuing and from finishing it. And I think just letting go of the outcome is really the answer to all those
Yeah.
fears and those blocks.
Yeah, and let
L-
yourself just play.
let yourself just play. Like know that it's okay even if it does ruin it. Because
Yeah.
what's the worst that can happen?
Right.
Not much, right?
Right. I have the sketch. I could start over.
Yeah, yeah. Like I wouldn't be able to really save it, necessarily if I really, well, I don't know. I
Yeah,
still
but
could. I could
even
go over it and it
you
would be
could.
fine.
But even then, I feel like no matter how it turns out, you're gonna learn,
Yes,
and
right.
that could be more valuable than like a perfect end painting.
100%. Yeah. Yeah, it's all in the process. It's all in the learning. And just the fact of letting go, practicing that
Mm,
is learning,
yeah.
right?
And even just having fun
Mhm.
is a worthy value to get out of it.
Yeah.
Like it
Mm.
doesn't have to have this end result of like, what we deem productive.
Mhm. Good enough to sell or good
Yeah,
enough
good enough
to
to
show
sell,
people
or
or
even that I learned something from it is still
Mhm.
like this productive type,
Yeah.
outcome that we put so much pressure on
Mm.
needing to have happen. And really just the joy, of it can be all it's meant to be, and
Mm.
that's okay.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I think that's really hard to fully believe.
Yes, I mean, I struggle with that too
Hmm.
because I'm thinking about it like I'm saying this and I'm thinking about that painting. I'm like, yeah, but I also just want it to turn out good. I don't want to start over.
Yeah, right. I mean, I think everything that we say, we're saying to ourselves
Oh,
more than anything,
100%.
because these are things that we just struggle hard with,
Yeah,
and are trying to figure out. That's
yeah,
the whole purpose of this podcast is
yeah,
to talk about and figure out and, like really face these issues and these blocks
yeah.
and be real about it.
Right. Well, I love in our friendship like having these conversations because a lot of the time we'll bring up things that we're both struggling with. Like I'll bring
Yeah.
up something that we're both struggling with, or you'll bring up something that we're both
Hmm.
struggling with. And when you bring it up, I can like come up with some kind of answer or solution or the thing
Mm-hmm.
that really I need to hear. And I can say it to you,
Yeah.
even though I haven't been able to say it to myself.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
I think that's so funny because I think of that with other things in life too. Like, what would you say to a friend right now? When I'm
Yeah.
struggling or having a hard time, that's a big thing that I've been trying to implement in my
Mm.
way of thinking, I guess, is what would I say to a friend right now? How would I talk to a friend? I
Yeah.
wouldn't beat them up, right? I wouldn't.
No, no.
So often we beat ourselves up, or we stop ourselves, or we just kind of contain ourselves, and we I think our anxiety gets in the way of
Mm.
our creative solutions and our kindness and our empathy for ourselves, right?
Yeah.
And so it's easier in a lot of ways to do that for another person, which I think is
Mm-hmm.
so why it's so impactful to have a community of like-minded people that can be that
100%.
person
Yeah.
for you, and that you can be that person for them as well.
Yeah, because I mean, it's amazing how much helping another person can help you
Yeah.
and extending that love and that compassion. It can be so healing
Mm.
and
Mhm.
so good for the soul and just like we're getting cheesy here and just, like it's
But it's
amazing how
real.
much it
Yeah, it's
can
true.
impact your life. And then, having that extended back to you.
Mm.
Like
There's
it's
nothing
just
like it.
no.
Yeah. There's no replacement for that. And
No.
and it's so important. So, yeah, that's why we're here. That's why we're doing the podcast, and why we want to, spread the love and spread the
Mm.
community, is because it's so important and so impactful.
Yeah, find yourself a picnic buddy.
Back of the car,
Back
picnic.
at the
Here we
car,
come.
picnic.
Yeah. So we wanted to share that with you today, and we hope that it will help you to remember in those moments to be kind to yourself and to find the joy in the little moments and
Be
let go
spontaneous.
of
Let
the
it
outcome.
happen.
Yes, exactly. Let
Your
go.
creativity is your superpower.
We'll see you next week. That's it for today, friend. Thanks for spending this time with us. We hope you're leaving with a little more light, a little more peace, and maybe even a nudge to go be creative, just because it brings a little more joy to your life. If anything in this episode spoke to your heart, sparked a thought, or made you smile, we'd love it if you'd follow the show, leave a quick 5-star review, or share it with someone who might need a little creative encouragement too. And remember, your creativity matters. Your voice matters. You matter. We're cheering you on always. Until next time, keep making, keep softening, and keep showing up as your whole beautiful self.